Hi, and welcome to Friday How to Play with Salomé. I'm Salomé Martinez. Have you ever wanted to design a breathtaking fountain so stunning it earns the personal praise of the city's mayor? Well, now you can in Fountains. Fountains is a game for 1 to 5 players, plays in about 30 to 45 minutes, and is designed by Kedrick Winks and published by The Op. In this elegant game of construction and strategy, you'll compete as master builders, carefully stacking tiles, guiding flowing water, and crafting towering works of art, each one hoping to outshine the rest and earn the mayor's highest honor. Do you think you have what it takes to design the most magnificent fountain in the city? Well, there's only one way to find out. Come have a seat with me at the table and I'll teach you how to play Fountains. To begin playing this elegant and competitive game, let's start with the setup. First, place the basin board onto its stand and set it in the center of the table so everyone can easily reach it. Shuffle all of the bonus tokens face down and place them above the basin board. Then draw 5 and flip them face up onto the board. Now take the 3 basin pawns, the green, blue, and white, and place each one on its matching colored start space around the basin board. Next, separate the fountain tiles by shape and randomly draw a number of each according to the player count. For 2 players, you'll draw 8 of each shape. For a 3-player game, you'll draw 10. And for a 4 or 5 player game, you'll draw 12. We're setting up for a 3-player game, so you'll randomly draw 10 tiles of each shape. Then, place each stack face up besides its matching icon around the basin board. Any unused tiles go back into the box. Each player now takes a reference card, 1 starting fountain, 1 wooden scoring meeple, and a set of 3 point tokens, placing those point tokens into their personal supply. Any unused starting tiles, meeples, and tokens are returned to the box. Place the score track board besides the basin board and put every player's scoring meeple on the start space. Place the pawn wheat tokens in a pile within reach of all the players. Finally, randomly choose a starting player and give them the first player token. And now, you're officially ready to begin building fountains for the mayor. The object of the game is to build the most impressive fountain by drafting and stacking tiles in a way that keeps water flowing and earns you rewards for pools, fish, lily pads, and coins. At the end of the game, whoever has collected the most points is the winner. Simple in statement, elegant in execution. Like a swan made of stone who also sprays water. Very impressive. Each turn consists of 2 actions in this exact order. Drafting a fountain tile, then placing a tile into your fountain. After placement, you'll check to see if any rewards are triggered before the next player goes. Let's look at the first action in more detail. On your turn, when drafting, you'll choose one of the 3 basin pawns, green, blue, or white, and move it 1, 2, or 3 spaces clockwise around the basin board. You skip over spaces already occupied by other pawns, and you cannot land on a space that's already occupied. As you move the pawn forward, you're essentially aiming for the resource you want most. If you end beside a stack of fountain tiles, you take the top tile from that stack and bring it to your play area. If you end beside the bonus token spaces, instead of a tile, you take 1 face-up bonus token and immediately add it to one of your tiles. The moment you take a bonus token, it's instantly replaced with a new one from the supply. Once you draft a fountain tile or bonus token, you'll proceed to your second action, placing. Now you add your drafted tile to your growing fountain in front of you. You may place it either fully on the table or completely supported on top of other tiles. No overhangs allowed. As you slide the tile into place, make sure that at least 2 dark bricks on your new tile touch 2 dark bricks on tiles already in your fountain. Once that tile touches down, it's locked in and can never be moved again. As you layer tiles, you'll start forming pools, channels, and levels, creating the flowing structure of your fountain. Water must always flow from a jet through open channels across the same level or downward. It can never flow upward. If any pool becomes disconnected from water, you immediately place a pond weed token there as a warning that it's currently inactive and won't score. When you place a bonus token, it can go onto any shaded space of a fountain tile, and it may even cover an existing icon. Once it's placed, that bonus token becomes part of your fountain permanently and counts as the icon shown on it for all future rewards and final scoring. After you place your tile, it's time to check whether that placement triggered a reward. Rewards happen in two ways. First, if the tile or bonus token you place shows a coin and water is flowing into that pool, you immediately score 5 points for that coin, once and only once. A coin icon in a pool that does not have water flowing into it will not score, even if the water flow is restored on a later turn. Rewards are also triggered when a basin pawn ends its movement on its matching colored spot on the basin board. The blue pawn triggers pool scoring. The white pawn triggers fish scoring, and the green pawn triggers lily pad scoring. When a player triggers a reward, they should place their new fountain tile as normal. Then, all players check their fountains and score based on that feature at the same time. Before any scoring happens, always double check that water is flowing into the pool that's being evaluated. Remember, any pool that isn't fed by a jet gets a pond weed token and does not score until water flow is restored. If a future tile or bonus token ever covers a previously placed bonus token, that covered token is removed from the game entirely and no longer scores for anything. When the blue pawn triggers pool rewards, every player counts the total number of pools with flowing water in their fountain. A pool is any enclosed body of water when viewed from above. Once everyone totals their pools, players are ranked from highest to lowest and score based on the rankings. In a 3-5 player game, the player with the most pools scores 10 points. Second most scores 6. Third most will score 3 points, and the fourth most pools scores 1 point. Fifth most, unfortunately, you score no points. If players are all tied, then all tied players receive the higher point value, and the lower ranks shift down accordingly. In a 2-player game, this scoring changes. The player with the most pools scores 7 points, while the other player scores 0 points. When the white pawn triggers fish rewards, the active player chooses which fish color will score, red, black, or white. Then all players count only the chosen color of fish that are in pools with active water flow. Fish score based on the level they're on. A fish on level 1 is worth 1 point. On level 2, it's worth 2 points, and on level 3 is worth 3, and so on. Wild fish always count as all colors, so they score no matter which color is chosen. Once everyone totals their points, you immediately move your scoring meeple up the track. When the green pawn triggers lily pad rewards, each player looks for the single largest connected group of lily pads in their fountain. The group must be in adjacent pools and connected by active water flow. Only one group scores for each player. Each lily pad scores points equal to the level of the pool it sits in. So a level 1 lily pad will equal 1 point, level 2, 2 points, and level 3, 3 points, and so on. Disconnected groups don't score. Only your largest flowing cluster counts. The game ends when any tile stack or bonus token supply runs out. Finish the round so everyone has played the same number of turns. Then perform final rewards one last time for the pools, lily pads, and fish. Each player chooses which color of fish they would like to personally score. Whoever has the highest score wins. If there's a tie, the player with the fewest pond wheat tokens wins. If still tied, the player with the most bonus tokens in their fountains wins. And if you're still tied, the tied players share the victory. You're both true masters of marble, brick, and flowing beauty. And that's how you play fountains. I'm Salomé Martinez, and I want to thank you for pouring creativity, strategy, and flowing elegance into the city with me at the table today. And I hope you get to craft towering fountains and dazzling waterways with others at your table. Until our next Friday How to Play, remember to learn, play games, and always have fun. Adios.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.